Go now.
She's ready.
Make it splash.
Go.
Kristen, it's okay.
Bang bang.
Shut
Make it
up.
splash.
Oh my god.
They say that new is always better, right? But is that the case for the new iPhone 5S? New iPhones come out just about every year, and there's all this hype about them, and people like to upgrade their phone each time a new one comes out. However, are these phones really worth upgrading? The iPhone is created by a company called Apple. Apple was discovered by two American entrepreneurs, Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. They were old high school friends, and they created this company to just basically make electronic devices like iPads, iPods, etc. And October 5th, 2011, Steve Jobs passed away through a pancreas disorder, and he was overtaken by Tim Cook as CEO, who remains CEO until this day. And Apple's always been a company that has been doing good in sales up until recently upon the release of the 5S and the 5C. So the iPhone is Apple's version of a cell phone. It's the top selling phone in the United States and in Japan. And it's very simple and easy to use, which is what makes it so popular. However, the disadvantages are that it's expensive for some families' budget, and they've been known to break easily through the material. And also, I heard this, newer phones have been known to freeze more often than usual. The iPhone 5S is the newest version in the iPhone series. It comes with 4G LTE network and 16 gigabytes of built-in data. It has a 4-inch screen display and weighs about 4 ounces, and has an 8-megapixel camera. The 5C is a cheaper version of the 5S, and as you can see, the only significant differences are that it's made of plastic, and this phone costs about 80% less than the 5S, so why would you want to pay more for basically the same thing? Now, these phones are created by a company called Foxconn. Foxconn is an electronic contract manufacturing company, and Apple hired them to create and manufacture the 5S and the 5C. Some notable products that they used to make are the PlayStation, Wii, Kindle, and Apple products. And they've been involved in a lot of controversies dealing with mistreatment of workers. And they have 13 factories in China, which is important. In China, Foxconn factory workers are supposedly working in harsh conditions to manufacture the iPhone. And back in 2011, there was a scandal where most workers claimed not to have received their pay on time or even been paid at all. And this happened, well, because of this, 14 student workers committed suicide in protest. 12 of the 14 dead were under the age of 25. Now, Apple, to retaliate to this, they hired the Fair Labor Association, which to inspect and improve working conditions in Foxconn factories, and they conducted full apologies and tripled each worker's salaries. So, in conclusion, I think that Apple is a fairly decent company that makes up for their mistakes, but is the iPhone really worth it? Well, that comes down to your preference, whether or not you like using it. But I do not think that it's worth upgrading to every year, because I've kind of proven that all the phones that they make are very similar to the previous ones with little differences. So I see no point in upgrading to something that you basically already have.